And the bosses are jumping around and moving around so much that trying to hit a weak spot with the sniper rifle just is too unreliable. You felt that in beta, the assault rifle was stronger, better. For me, the assault rifle's amazing. And then for a boss fight, I do the LMG as the secondary weapon. For open world, I do the sniper rifle just because you can still one-shot most mobs with a headshot at range, which is the best. But for elites and all that, assault rifle. The shotgun, yeah, it's okay. The pump action, the double barrel, not so much, only 2 rounds, but the pump action's not bad. Handgun wise, I've not really dealt with the handguns that much. I don't tend to default to handguns, to be honest. The recurve bow is pretty nice, I have to say. I do like that, but I tend to use that for hunting more than anything, because you get your arrows back. But like, ammo's easy to come by in the game, so killing mobs, I'd rather use the guns. And as you go up the levels as well, of course, a lot of the enemies start to shoot back. So I'd rather go with the gun where I can just drop them in one mag. Okay, right, a few more rock and we'll start to head back. The one thing now, I don't know if you had it in beta, is because there's so many people playing the game, finding a good building spot's really hard, because all the good building spots are taken. So if you want to find somewhere nice to build that's also flat, really hard. Which is another reason why I think it's kind of pushed people to rush the content, because they're like, I need to build somewhere that's good. I need to get there before other people. And it's not a very... There's nowhere really flat on the map. Yeah, that was almost impossible to find a good spot in beta. It's the same, like, it's really hard to find a good spot unless you've rushed through the content and you're one of the first people there. The other thing, that the map, the terrain is so up and down. There's like no flat areas at all, which is kind of rough, like, because the building system's not very good at dealing with hills and slopes. Like, I've found it completely impossible to build a fence around my territory. I've tried to build a fence. It's just impossible. It just doesn't work with the slopes, which is kind of bad. It's got the foundations of a great game, though. Same as First Descendant. Like, if I had to rate both these games, they'd both be in the sort of 6.5 to 7 right now. But they've both got really good foundations for a game which, as live service, with updates, they could become great games, you know? Right now, I would just say they're kind of above average. Maybe even average. Yeah, 6.5 to 7 technically is above average, right? So I think we got so used to having great games come out, like Baldur's Gate and stuff, right? A lot of potential. Yeah, they do have a lot of potential. It's there. Can the devs make it happen? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Cool, that's a lot of brick. Sweet. Okay. Let's finish off this ceiling. Nice. Okay, right now let's do the walls. So we need to be in here. Stone doorway. Okay. And then we need stone wall, which is here. Right, and then it is 1, 2, so like that. Like that. Like that. And then 1, 2, so like this. Okay. Cool. We've done that. Now the windows. And we're out of, oh, we're out of logs. Okay. Let's go get some logs. Okay, more logs, more logs. There we go. Nice. Let's finish off these windows. If we can, if we've got enough bricks, that is. Right, nice. So now we need to do another door, which is here. And then we just need to do stone wall, which is here. Nope. Relocate, please. And we're out of bricks. Okay, so this is going to end up going to be the second layer. Then we just need to do the walls inside. And then a ceiling. I think we're only going to go for 2 layers. I don't want to go for the third. I don't think we need the third. I don't think we need the third. Right, what have we got down here? Some more brick. Good. Charcoal. So we've got a fair bit of charcoal. Oh, that's making brick as well. Okay, so let's make charcoal. Right, stone wall. Okay, now we've done that, I need to take a few seconds break. Thank you very much. Had to make a phone call. Always make a phone call at the same time, so that's important. Right, let's go and get these resources. Hope you're all good, Invictus, with your little one too. Right. Oh, 99 bricks, that's always good. And some charcoal. Right. We've put the double layer on the roof up on the second floor, so that's good. So we've got to see where we're going to put the steps. So first thing we need to do, stone ceiling. Across the middle, and then we need to think about stairs. So I think I want to do the same log. I need logs. Yeah, she fell asleep pretty quick. Now you're playing Jurassic World 2. Is that Jurassic World 2? Jurassic World? Is that the evolution? The like where you kind of build like a dinosaur zoo, essentially. Because I own that game. I've done like the tutorial where you've got to go and get the dinosaur, you've got to bring it back, and you kind of build up a. Yeah, the dinos. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've played that game. That's actually pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. I've only done the tutorial. I need to get into it more. I'm one of these people that's in the unfortunate position of got tons of games I want to play and actually own quite a few of those games and just do not have the time to play them all. And there's been just so many good games that have been coming out. It's really hard to keep up with them. So. Yeah. Right, there you go. Stairs. Let's see, we're still lagging. And stairs. Cool. Right. Yeah, the list is too long. You have too little time. And some of these games are massive, right? Like, Baldur's Gate is amazing. But a full playthrough is, like, 100 to 200 hours. But it's such an amazing game. Okay, so we're having another one of these interesting cannot be placed here moments. Oh, no, hang on. I saw it. It was there. No. It will go. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, dear. Will it go? Will it go? Will it? Yes, it will. Oh, my word. Look at that. Will it go? Will it go? I saw it. Yes. You put 200 hours the first 2 weeks, release of Baldur's Gate, still haven't got to Act 3. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. What's your favourite class on Baldur's Gate 3? I like playing a ranger, but I also like the barbarian is cool. But I want to do a run with a bard. I want to do like a sword bard run or something. How many structures? Right, 5, 6, 7. We're going to have to watch out from a structure point of view. We might be running out of structure stuff. Right, right. Let's make some more charcoal. We need to go get brick. More gravel. Paladin and wizard. Yeah, wizard's cool because I think the wizard's got a lot of flexibility, right? You can do so much with the wizard, like evocation and all that sort of stuff. He's got like a lot of choice. I'm not the biggest fan of paladin. I tried to do a bit of a paladin playthrough, and I found it very unforgiving because I didn't want to do a dark paladin, and like early on, a situation where I let the brother and sister go, and they were in the goblin camp. And something happened, and I ended up fighting a few goblins. And then Brianna and the brother joined in, so I had no choice but to kill them. And that then broke my oath. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't have a choice. You always go for Oathbreaker? Yeah, trying to stick to the oath is like really hard because sometimes you can't see what's going to break the oath, right? And you don't get a choice. And then that just ends up meaning you have to save scum quite a lot. And I'm not a big fan of save scumming. I like to let it happen as it happens, you know? Like if I fail a key roll, then I fail the roll. Unless it kills me, I won't save scum it. Kind of feel like that's how the game's intended, right? But I want to do a Diablo 4 playthrough. I've done an initial 4 hours look at Diablo 4 as a necromancer after the latest patch. And I've done... and I want to do Path of Exile. I want to do a play of that as well. What are we building? Why are we building copper? I want to do I've done like a 4-hour initial play of a witch in Path of Exile, and I really want to have a good playthrough of that. Flintlock is released on the 18th of July, so 4 more days and Flintlock will be available. I really want to give that game a go. I already have that game. I did just do a full playthrough of V Rising. That was awesome. Loved that game. And I've done recently a full playthrough of Planet Crafter. That was really good. I do enjoy playing Total Warhammer 3. Done quite a few playthroughs of that. But Total Warhammer 3 tends to be my offline game. That's the game that I play like when I'm at airports or on an aeroplane or without internet, anything like that. I even enjoyed playing some of Starfield, you know. I put quite a bit of time into Starfield. I actually didn't mind the game. The story was a bit jank and stuff, but some of the stuff, like the ship builder, the base building and stuff, was pretty cool in Starfield. Again, another game that kind of had like a good potential core, but needs a hell of a lot of work to change it around. I think with Starfield they went too big. They went for these 1,000 planets or whatever and didn't have enough stuff to make it engaging. And I think they made the mistake of going too big at launch. Like, I would have done even half that number of planets, put more stuff on the planets, and then had expansions which would have added new sections of space. That would have been my approach to that. And then in what, September? What have we got in? I can't remember what's coming out. There's something coming out in August. We've got Space Marine 2. It's supposed to come out in September, and I really want to play that game. I played Space Marine 1, loved it. So I do want to play Space Marine 2. Got Frostpunk, supposed to come out this year. That's also been delayed. Blight Survival is a game I really want to see that come out. It's kind of like a survival game in medieval times, and the trailer that I've seen for that, which is an actual gameplay trailer, looks like it could be really cool. Space Marine 2, Frostpunk 2, yeah, man. I didn't play Frostpunk 1, so I'm new into the Frostpunk, but I like the idea of the game. Space Marine 2, yeah, I mean, I loved playing that game before, so Space Marine 1 was great. I'm a huge Warhammer fan. You can see behind me I've got shelves of miniatures up there. In fact, on my YouTube channel I actually do some content for Warhammer the Old World. So yeah, I love my my Warhammer, both fantasy and 40k. And probably the game, what's the game I'm looking forward to the most on my radar? Probably Path of Exile 2. I'm really hyped for that. Really hyped for Path of Exile 2. They've also announced another Subnautica game, so you know, who knows when that's going to come out, but that I would be super looking forward to. I think we got a ton of rock there, so that should help us. So you look at all these people with their nice, lovely houses and balconies and stuff, and there's mine, like this flat, squat, square structure. But there's method to my madness. They will see the difference when my structure is covered in sandbags and machine guns, which is the plan. Traps, defense turrets. This is going to be a Resident Evil Umbrella style facility. 19 bricks, right? Sintered brick, cool. And then we need some more charcoal, which we can't make. My word. Looks like we have a pretty similar interest in games there, Invictus. When I first started streaming, I was streaming MechWarrior Online, which I'd been playing for on and off for many years. But I found there to be many issues with the game, and then also having issues with quite a toxic part of the community. A small part, but a very annoying part. And then also World of Tanks, and both of those games have run into major issues. So I ditched World of Tanks, ditched MechWarrior Online, and moved into survival games, RPG, ARPG, CRPG type games. First Descendant was kind of a bit of a new one for me, being that more looter-shooter style. But yeah, I did my time in MMOs. EVE Online was the first MMO I played. I played a lot of EVE Online. And I also played quite a lot of World of Warcraft. Dabbled in Age of Conan. Played quite a bit of Star Wars, The Old Republic. I managed to complete every story of every class, which was nice. I actually enjoyed Star Wars The Old Republic as a really good RPG single-player game. And I think it was underrated as that. You know, there were several different endings. The choices of that you made in terms of when you were talking to people actually did make a difference. And that was nice. So... Right, I actually don't have any brick, do I? Oh no, I've got 21 sintered brick. Cool. Cool. Yes, we just need to finish off the roof. We won't actually need much brick after we finish the roof. I've just got to build some walls indoors. So I've just got that. Yeah, I've just got this bit of the roof to finish, and that's all the brick that we will need. And I've got some walls to build indoors because I want to build some walls to split the two areas off here. Going to have one area for storage and one area for my deviants. And then below is going to be like a crafting area, and probably like a more living area. I need to put the windows in, of course, and I need to put lighting in downstairs. But I need to put lighting in on one corridor in the main rooms. Okay, well, we just got to wait a little bit. That's all we can do, really, at the moment. Charcoal. Brick. Okay. Got 3 minutes left on that. What do I need for windows? Because I need to get windows in, right? So, attachment windows. We need logs, glass, and adhesive. Painted window versus frosted windows. No, let's go with this one. So let's start. We can actually start getting some windows in now. So